Hey, what's up, everybody? Today's topic's on my thoughts of Road to WrestleMania. I'm going to talk about some of the matches that are probably going to happen, or if they don't happen, whatever. But this Road to WrestleMania has been kind of back and forth with me. Not a whole lot I'm looking forward to, honestly. I'm going to start with some of the matches, that are going to happen. Talk about it's going to be Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker, apparently. They weren't sure if it was going to actually happen, but The Undertaker will put on another match. And I'm going to talk about the downfalls and the ups of this match. Like, Bray Wyatt's been looking unstoppable lately, He beat Daniel Bryan. He's beaten a lot of big Dean Ambrose. He's beaten John Cena before. Bray Wyatt's looking very strong. Maybe a future world champion. As far as Bray Wyatt goes, at WrestleMania 31, if he were to beat The Undertaker, wouldn't that make Bray Wyatt look even stronger, And then you have The Undertaker, if he beats him, if The Undertaker beats Bray Wyatt, that'll be another loss for Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, having a losing streak at WrestleMania. I know Bray Wyatt's a heel. Bray Wyatt came close to beating John Cena last year. Putting Bray Wyatt in a spot with John Cena really made him a main event player, in my opinion. But as far as Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker goes, what would a win do for Bray Wyatt and make him even stronger? And what would a loss do for him, It's just it'd be hard to see Bray Wyatt beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania, giving Bray Wyatt that kind of push, I like Bray Wyatt. I like him as a heel. He's great on the mic. His matches aren't even that bad. He's actually a very talented wrestler. Don't get me wrong, but I couldn't see him beating The Undertaker. But that's my opinion. The build-up looks kind of weak. Another match that's probably going to happen is Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton. Now, Seth Rollins took out Randy Orton last October or November, I believe, when they were fighting, and Seth Rollins actually beat Randy Orton. Now, Randy Orton wants revenge because Seth Rollins curb stomped him onto some steel steps a while back, and Randy Orton actually returned at Fastlane to get revenge on them. So we could be looking at Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton 2 at WrestleMania 31, which I think would be a pretty good match. But Seth Rollins is the Money in the Bank winner. I've said that before, so who knows what will happen. Maybe Seth Rollins will cash in at WrestleMania 31 or the day after WrestleMania, while Randy Orton beats Seth Rollins. It'd be funny to see him lose to Randy Orton, then become the champion the next day, making a Randy Orton-Seth Rollins feud for a little while, or whoever wins at WrestleMania 31, which I'll get that in a minute. Another match we're looking at is maybe Rusev will face John Cena again. Rusev beat John Cena yesterday, which I was shocked. Although I didn't see John Cena becoming United States champion again. I think that if John Cena were to end Rusev's streak, it's having John Cena do a little too much. He's been a 15-time champion. Now, anyone who beats John Cena, in my opinion, is getting a huge push. Because John Cena, he's Superman, He's beating a lot of people. He gets whooped in a match, and then he comes back and wins it. So is he gonna defeat Rusev and end his streak at WrestleMania 31? Rusev's been undefeated since the day after WrestleMania 30. He's lost matches, not by pinfall or submission, but in other ways. He hasn't been pinned. He hasn't been submitted. So I kind of don't want to see John Cena end Rusev's streak, but then again, I don't know. Is Lana more over than Rusev as far as talking for him? Rusev is strong and believable. He's beaten Big Show, Mark Henry. He's beaten Sheamus. There's a whole list of people Rusev's also beaten, also like Bray Wyatt. So that's another thing to think about. Maybe we'll have a Bray Wyatt-Rusev feud soon. Another matches. We have Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. And thing is, in that match, they had a great match. Roman Reigns had a great match with Daniel Bryan at Fastlane. Great match. Roman Reigns has been improving a little bit, I will admit. The thing about Roman Reigns is, I could see that match making him look kind of weak, because he's going to match with Brock Lesnar, a guy who kicks out of everything, a guy who beat The Undertaker's streak, destroyed John Cena, kicked out of 4 that's I always say FUs, that's John Cena's signature move, 4 AAs. And still get up and win a title match like it was nothing. Is Roman Reigns looking strong enough to face Brock Lesnar? I would think that, if they're going to put Daniel Bryan in the match, then I don't know. It could happen. They could put Daniel Bryan in the match with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Somehow they're going to find some way to do it. If they don't feel like Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar is over enough. I think Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns could be a good match. I don't see Roman Reigns beating Brock Lesnar. That's the thing. Daniel Bryan, he's great. He's talented, but, he's not believable to beat Brock Lesnar. I've said that before too. Now, another match. The last match I want to talk about is Sting versus Triple H. That's the match I'm looking forward to. Regardless of how old they are, regardless of how long Sting's been in the WWE, I want to see Sting wrestle at WrestleMania 31. I don't want to see Triple H beat Sting. I do not want to see that. I think they're actually talking about Triple H having a retirement match soon with Shawn Michaels, which I'll talk about that later. But Sting versus Triple H, Sting wants his WrestleMania moment. Sting's comeback has been terrible to me, you know. At Fastlane, Sting gave Triple H a Scorpion Death Drop, making him look strong. The thing is, I do not want to see Sting lose to Triple H. I want to see the match, I want it to be a great match, but, you know, Triple H doesn't need to beat Sting and bury Sting. Everyone would hate it. I would hate it. I would never watch wrestling again if I saw Triple H beat Sting. But that's the way I'm going to put it. But that's my thoughts on Road to WrestleMania this year. And I'll watch Raw tonight, whatever, and see what goes on. But yeah, that's all I want to say. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Subscribe if you want to. And bye.